Alright, in this scene we're looking properly at shields. In the previous scene, shields were only there as part of the wider damage pipeline. Here, they're the main focus. This panel lets us switch between different shield types, configure them live, and then apply damage through the real health system. So this is not fake shield maths. The panel is testing real shield components through the victim's health system. Alright, let's run it. On the Setup tab, we have the attacker and victim bindings and the hit inputs. The attacker is optional here. The victim is the important one, because that's where the health system and shield providers are being tested. One quick teaching note. This panel rebuilds shield components for demo and debugging purposes. That keeps the example clean and deterministic. In real gameplay code, you would normally configure your shields through your own systems, then assign or clear shield providers through the health system. Now let's move to shield type. This is where we choose what kind of shield behaviour we want to test. None gives us the baseline, so damage goes straight through without a shield. Capacity gives us a finite shield pool. Rechargeable gives us a shield that refills over time after delay. Reduction gives us always on flat and % damage reduction. Overheal gives us temporary HP that can decay over time. And chain lets us combine multiple shields into one ordered shield stack. Now on the config tab, the controls change depending on the selected shield type. For a capacity shield, we can set the max capacity, flat reduction, and % reduction. While it has capacity, it can absorb damage before health is touched. For a rechargeable shield, we can set the max capacity, the recharge delay, and the recharge rate. So after taking damage, the shield waits, then starts refilling over time. For a reduction shield, there's no capacity pool. It just applies flat and % reduction whenever damage passes through it. For Overheal, we can add temporary HP, set its maximum value, and control how it decays. That makes it useful for temporary shield buffs, overheal effects, or consumables. And with chain, we can combine shields together. For example, a reduction shield can run first, then a capacity shield, then overheal. The chain processes shields in order, and disabled shields are skipped. Now let's move to preview and apply. The preview shows the estimated result after shields. The breakdown underneath helps explain what the shield is doing, but the engine preview is the authoritative result. Now if we apply a normal hit, the damage goes through the shield path first. Depending on the shield type, that might consume capacity, reduce damage, or fully absorb the hit. The result message tells us what actually happened. If a shield absorbs damage, we see that. If it breaks, we see that too. And if damage reaches health, the final applied amount is reported. Now we can also apply true damage. In this panel, true damage means the damage context is set to bypass shields. So the hit skips the shield layer and goes straight to the health system damage path. That's useful for testing things like executes, special attacks, or shield piercing effects. The key takeaway from this scene is simple. Shields are not one fixed behaviour. They are providers that can absorb, reduce, recharge, decay, or chain together. The health system does not need to know every shield type in advance. It talks through the shield interface, and the shield decides what happens to the incoming damage. So whether you need armour style reduction, temporary HP, recharging barriers, or a layered shield stack, they all plug into the same damage flow.